Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm FRAGxLearyy, and before I start this podcast, I just want to explain what this is about. This is, well, as you may know, we was called Argon for EGL11, but now we've switched to, I think it's Oracle. We switched it today, I don't know why. Because, saying that, we didn't really like the name Argon. It was like a guy that isn't even in our clan anymore made it, but I thought of it. So anyway, so we think of a new team name, we might think it's Oracle. I don't necessarily, I'm neutral with that, but there we go. Anyway, this is a game against the first qualifying EGL team, Skynet, and this is our first scrim with Techi, and he's the guy that actually is going to be teaming with us for EGL11 now. So yeah, we're going to jump straight into it right now. You just have to see this game, and I'm going to jump on teams with both teams. And as you can see, Techi is pushing around that back alley for spawns, if he can get them, and Alex is pushing on the far way, just trying to get them spawns. Techi picks off one and moves to top brown, trying to push the hard point as he's an SMG. He gets unlucky because he kind of runs out of ammo right there. And they've got like a really good spawn, and Hydra is doing well anchoring on this one. He hasn't lost them spawns at all, even though Techi did push around the back at the start, and we really need to push the anchor more. We kind of needed to help INTENCE with the anchor more, because it kind of didn't work, and we're just trying to basically rotate right now all through around the back. But as you can see, they've got a good setup. There's one left on that old hill, and they've kind of set up. Crumpy's just staying at the top. He's got the house storm already, and the score is kind of dominant at the start. They kind of take over really well. As you can see right there, they're getting boxes spawn. We're still getting that back alley spawn. And what would have helped us a lot right here is if we actually pushed through the bottom brown and one went round that packages. That would have kind of like pushed the spawns to park, I would say, or back alley possibly. And as you can see, they're absolutely destroying us. I'm not gonna lie right here, they were absolutely destroying us. So yeah, that's the scoreboards to the start. As you know, Crumpy's got streaks, and we're just really trying to early rotate right here, because there's no way that we could have really we could have broke that, and we've only would have got like 20 points off it. So we decided to early rotate, and this is what I want you to focus on right here. They are 92 points up, 91 points up, yeah. So it was 91-0 at the start of the game, and things drastically changed for Skynet, as you will see in a moment. As you can see, I'm just sitting down this bottom. We're out slaying them on this one. I'm just getting the bottom, and Sloshy is just sitting in his ninja spot like usual. It's just by that chair there, and he wasn't getting picked off there. That is the most that was a fail smoke, but that spot right there, actually that wasn't a fail because that kind of helped him out in the end. But that spot by that chair, that is a really good spot, because they can't actually see you as they run through. And we decide to rotate early again as we get good spawns thanks to INTENCE. He rotated early for this one. He rotated about, I think it was 25-30 seconds, because we had that one on lock. Which we did. They did break for the last like 20 seconds, but that's no biggie. As you can see, INTENCE just trying to hold this back right here. I would usually jump on the barrels next to Brown, but I was just kind of busy in hill at the time. And as you can see, one's pushing through the courtyard, and three are pushing for that gas. They're just trying to get them spawns. I am just sitting right here. It was kind of a risky spot just to stay there, but at least to get a pick and just try to hold that hill for a little bit longer, as long as I could. And I put him weak for people to get the picks that they needed. Let's go to Techi right now. We haven't spectated him much, and as you can see, three of them are actually pushing that hay, and one was at the top, and he did break that hill solo, which I should have really got him on that, but it's not bad. We got this early rotation again, and we pulled this right back. We got right back into the game. We just had a bad start, and as you can see, we outslaying them on that feed. They've got a split spawn, which is kind of bad for them. well, it ain't bad because of the spawns that it was. They had statue and back alley spawn, so it was kind of a split. That was kind of good because it was like both entrances of the hill, which actually helped them to break that. And A&M just really can't. I don't know. I think it was Slosh that pushed the spawns and couldn't pick off. And Alex is just trying to pull the spawns, but you really just can't pull the spawns against these because it's kind of, I can't explain it. But anyway, let's see how Skynet are doing. They've got quite a good setup right here. One's rotating really early, and well, 3 of them rotated quite early actually. And as you can see, one's got the back alley, one's got the top, and the one was bottom, but he did get picked off. So Hydra just staying on this head camp right here, knowing that we could be coming from any way, starts to push around that back alley, and now Crumpy and Hydra and Jono have a lightning and a hellstorm. So this kind of disadvantaging us because we don't have any streaks at all, and none of us are really close to streaks. We're just trying to contest right here, just trying to get picks, just trying to take over this hill. And we've got spawns actually, I think, and that was a good call out by Techi right there, saying that he was just lying on the floor just to the left as I walked in. It was good that I waited him that out as well. I would have thought he would have pushed it considering we all had spawns, and I just tried to do it again, it didn't work. And they did well to contest that Skynet, just to hold that top, which was Jono right there. And we did break it at the end, but there wasn't much point breaking it right there, but oh well. And I think we was running like 4 SMGs right here. Yes, we was. We was running 4 SMGs on this hill. A&M obviously had that secondary AR, but he kind of helped out with the hill as much as he could as well on that old one, because that old one we couldn't get the anchors. That was the only problem. There was obviously us 3. We just had to like hold that hill as like good as possible because they always had spawns. So it wouldn't have been a bad idea if we look back on this and we actually decided to help Alex just to get them spawns like locked. As you can see, I always rotate between the stairs, the back alley and the mid street. And right now I knew there was going to spawn back alley, so I was going to try push up there because obviously we needed to get spawns for the next one, which they actually have now. So it's kind of hard to break a full spawn when the whole team's there. And I really should have got this guy. I would have got him safe. I did zoom in, and I just like waited with an MSMC, but oh well, it don't really matter. And A&M got spawns on this one, so it wasn't bad. And they're kind of wasting streaks here. This is they kind of wasted the streaks because there was no need to use them because they already had the hill. We did have spawns, but they still did have the hill. So the scores, they're still quite far ahead. They're still 41 points ahead, and we've got spawns and the hill, which isn't bad to be honest. We're just outslaying them quite a bit now, and we're pulling right back into this considering they was 90 points ahead of us. And A&M right there just trying to go really far back, but he got took off, and Sashi kind of saved us, kind of. Up to that point, he kind of saved us. But right here, I really shouldn't have really even tried to get that hard point at like 10 seconds. There was just no need for it. So now we need to kind of rotate to the next one. Obviously, they've got brown control, they've got statue control, they've got hay control and back alley control. Which, well, saying back alley control, that's kind of the bad spawn. Which we kind of did break that kind of quickly. And that kind of helped us, and I think this is Sloshy, like, no, it was Techi that got streaks, and they're counter streaking right now. Techi got full streaks, and Beans they had full streaks as well. It kind of didn't work because they could counter streak pretty easily, that's what they did. But we was breaking hills pretty quickly now, and it was working out for us. And all these kills from now was big kills because as you can see it's going to drop into the last minute, and there was only 25 points, no, about 30 points off. So every kill mattered really, it all came down to the last hill. And as you can see they've got their full rotation on this. Crumpy's sitting on the anchor spot, Gloves is just in there, he's taking over, but then it just wasn't working. But then we got spawns. Then's when things changed. I get in the hill, I kind of just try to focus. I must have jumped over this guy's head because I must have just jumped over his head, and this is where I went off. I went off right here. I was just holding that bottom. I wasn't letting go. I got streaks. And as you can see, we needed full time to win. We could win by 2 points if we had full time, and they were just trying to contest. And this is what happened. Hydra, the anchor, takes off Slushy, just contests that for 1 second, and Skynet wins, which was such a close game. If Hydra never made that play that she did, we would have won that. But well played to them. There are the scores. Slushy could have probably got a bit like more kills towards the end, but it's alright. It don't really matter. And yeah, Hydra kind of saved the game for Skynet. Anyway guys, this has been FRAGxLearyy, and I will see you in my next video.